Guys, welcome back to Supercar Street Racing for another video, and today we have a very special sponsor with us. Rove was kind enough to send us one of their 4K, dual channel 4K dash cams for the Tesla Model S Plaid. Now I thought this would be perfect for the car because I need a dash cam in that car. You cannot access the footage inside of the car unless you have an incident. So this will really help out with that goal. Now this dash cam is awesome. It has GPS, it records in 2160p, it has a 2.4 inch IPS screen on it, it has a 150-degree wide angle lens, and it also has night vision, which is important if you're going to be driving a lot at night. These guys have 37,400 views on Amazon, so you know they've sold quite a few of those. I am super hyped to get into this gift box. They sent us a bunch of stuff for the 4K dual channel dash cam. This thing also supports over-the-air firmware updates, built-in 5G Wi-Fi up to 20 megs per second download speed. It can geotag you with its built-in GPS, and it does support up to a 1 terabyte micro SD card. I think that we have an SD card included with this. When we dig in, we're gonna find out. And I just looked at the box. It does come with a 128 gig Rove SD card. Says it right on the front right here. This guy has an app for both iOS and Android, and we will look into that as well today when we dig into this. Right now on Amazon, this is a $99 purchase. It is 17% off right now. It might be different by the time you guys get this video, but for right now, you can pick up the Rove for 99 bucks on Amazon. Now, Rove was also kind enough to send in their big gift box this 3 lead hardwire kit. This allows you to hardwire your cam into your car permanently without having to use a USB-C port or any other type of wiring. Now, I don't know if we're gonna actually use that in the Tesla because of the high voltage system and getting 12 volts, but we're gonna look into that. And then there's another thing in the gift box, the Rove Ultimate CPL. This guy right here has a circular polarizer and a microfiber cleaning cloth for your Rove. We got 3 awesome products right here from Rove today to take a look at. So let's go ahead and get these 3 guys unboxed right now. What's up, guys? Welcome back to our other channel sponsor today. Purawex was so kind to go ahead and forward us some of their mushroom gummies. You can see them right here. They are 20-in-1 complex mushroom gummies. Now, these guys are so awesome. They help your brain, your focus, and your immune system when you take these. These guys have a powerful blend, a great taste. I let my neighbors try them. They said they taste just like chocolate, and I agree. Very good taste. I'm gonna go ahead and take one right now. So yummy. Literally tastes like chocolate. Now, these Purawex mushroom gummies have Cordyceps, lion's mane, Reishi, Maitake, and Shiitake, all in a 20-in-1 powerful blend. These guys help you get through the day, and they help you keep focus. They help keep your immunity high, and they help keep your brain at tip-top levels. I'm gonna continue to take some of these mushroom gummies every day and let you guys know in about 3 or 4 weeks if I feel a difference after taking them. But these are rated very highly online. I will have a link in the description to the Purawex mushroom gummies. And if you go to their store, you'll find a lot of other cool supplements you can take as well. If you don't want these, please buy something else from Purawex. Get your mushroom Purawex gummies right off of the Levanta.io link that I'm going to provide for you in the description, and let them know that Supercar Street Racing sent you and that you support us. Let's get back to the video. All right, guys, we're back in the SCSR living room now with the Rove Dashcam. And the first thing we want to unbox is the main product. This is a Rove R2 4K dual channel dash cam we're gonna get into right now. And on the front of the box, you can see here, it just gives you all the features: 4K 2160, Sony Starvis image sensor, over-the-air updates, built-in 5G Wi-Fi up to 20 megabits per second, a 3-inch display, built-in GPS, and it does support up to a 1 terabyte micro SD card. It comes with a 128 gig SD card. You may want to upgrade that if you want to be able to store more data. There's also something on the front here with a QR code that says if you want to meet other Rove Dashcam users, you can go ahead and scan that and meet up with other users. Now on the back, it does tell you all of the box contents, and we're going to dig into this and see exactly what it is inside of this box. Let's go ahead and take a closer look at this guy on the side. Now on the side of the box, it just kind of tells you the same features here, kind of that it does up to 2160p recording. It has HDR. It does have a screensaver, supports up to a 1 terabyte micro SD card. It does have motion detection also, so that's cool. And it does use H.265 and H.264 codecs. H.265 is the newest and most efficient codec. It does support that. Let's go ahead and use the patented SCSR Smith & Wesson knife to get this Rove completely unboxed. All right, we got the plastic off of the Rove. Let's go ahead and open it up. And right at the top of the Rove, you do see a SD card here, a 128 gig SD card with a micro SD card adapter sitting right on the top, looking so fly. All right, guys, we got the Rove 4K dual channel dash cam right in front of us. We're gonna go ahead and take a look at what's included inside the box now. Now, the first thing we see on top of the box in the Rove 4K dual channel dash cam is this nice SD card. It is a 128 gig SD card with a SD card adapter in case you have a slot in your laptop for running an SD card. And right inside of that, there is a nice thick user manual to describe to you how to use the Rove R2 4K dual channel 4K dash cam. Pretty thick. Looks like it might contain a bunch of good information there. We'll take a look at that later. So this warning here on this card does show you that it wants you to use Rove only SD cards. If you get an SD card error, they want you to choose a class 10 U3 speed. Now they want you to use a Rove SD card, but I will challenge you that Rove SD cards are probably the same thing as other SD cards, so that is your call. I'm not gonna say that until we try other SD cards. They want feedback as well. Once you purchase this, they want you to go ahead and go into feedback and leave them some good feedback. They're also giving away $500 gift cards for big captured moments. So if you have done something on your Rove camera that you think is worthy, you can go ahead and apply for a $500 gift card. There is a little warning sticker here that says smile. You are on a Rove dash cam. So if you want to put that on your card, you're welcome to go ahead and do so. I'm not going to, but they do give you that capability to do that. And now inside the box, everything is labeled very nicely. This side says it is a USB Type-C power cable. Now it does have a rear camera cable for the rear. This is a dual 4K recorder, so it has a rear camera as well. You can see right there on the front, there is the second camera. They give you some nice spare stickers there also. They give you a 1 meter USB data cable as well. They give you cable clips. A wire trim tool, and some wet cleaning pads to make sure things stick properly. Let's go ahead and see what is on the left side of this. All right, let's get the left side of this unboxed now and see what's in this box that we already read here. All right, we got the first box out right now. And the first thing inside this box is some 3M sticky pads and also some cable sticky pads. Very useful for installation. We do have a little trim tool here. These are cool. I have a whole different set of these that I bought myself. We have a super long cable here, assuming this is USB-C. It is. This might be what gets to the rear of the car, so we will check that out as well. We've got some sort of a 90-degree USB-C to USB-A. We have a USB-A to USB-C, and we have another USB-A to USB-C, which is a little bit longer. We'll have to get in there and see what those are for. Now we got a second box sitting here that was on the other side, and this thing says it does have a rear view camera in it, a fast charger, and it looks like a cigarette lighter type charger, a suction mount, and a sticky mount. Let's get this guy open right here and see what is actually inside it. All right, right here in front of me, we do have some sort of a sticky mount. It looks like you have a 3M pad on the bottom of it, and this probably just does stick to the dash if you want to do it that way. That's not going to happen in my car. This is a USB type A cigarette adapter right here. I already know without opening it, that's what that is. Now right here, we do have a suction mount adapter for the dash cam. And then one final thing in this box. All right, now we do have the rear view camera was just pulled out. So here is the rear view camera, pretty cool. All right, we did get the rear view camera out of the box. It is that small. That's all it is to it for the 4K dual rear view camera. Let's put that in the box too. And all that's left to take a look at now is the actual Rove R2 4K dual camera sitting right here in front of me. Let's go ahead and get that out of the box now. All right, you can see how good they packaged the R2 4K camera here. Let's go ahead and unbox that real quick and take a look at it. We got it out of the box now. It is pretty cool looking. Check it out, guys. The Rove GPS 4K camera looking so fresh and fly. It has a protective film on the back. It wants you to go ahead and read all this stuff. This says it needs continuous power for operation. It wants you to use only Rove SD cards for this camera. It's talking about SD card errors again. And it does say it's merely a recommendation that you can use any SD card you want, and I agree with that. Why would you have to use their cards? You should be able to use any one you want. And there we go. We have the Rove 4K unboxed. It does need continuous power. And right here on the side of the Rove, you can see the USB Type-C connection for power and data. Up at the top there is the connection for your rear camera. So that would be where you would connect USB Type-C to the rear camera. And if we go back in here and look at the rear camera, it also does have a USB Type-C on the side. So we will be using the long USB Type-C cable to go ahead and check out the Rove. And that's all that's in that box. Let's go ahead and open the next box. And this is actually a 3-lead hardwire kit to permanently mount your Rove in your car. Let's get that opened up. All right, we got the Rove 3-wire kit right here. Let's go ahead and slice that open. We do have some sort of alligator clip device here. We have some wire ties and some sticky stuff, another trim tool, which is awesome. And there is our actual 3-wire kit. And it looks like you might have a turn-on wire like you do when you have an amplifier for a car. So it looks like you've got power, ground, and then a yellow. Yeah, so you have 3 wires here. Here you have power, ground, and accessory. The yellow is basically a turn-on wire for the Rove. Then we've got some other stuff inside here. Oh, wow. We have actual fuse connectors. They gave you everything you might need to go ahead and use your fuse block if you're going to do it that way. So these guys all provide you with different types of fuse connectors. They gave you everything. They thought of every possible thing inside of this Rove accessory kit. That is very cool. And that leaves us with one more box to check out. This is the Rove Ultimate Kit. It has a circular polarizer, a cleaning cloth, and a user manual for the Ultimate Kit here. We'll get that opened right now. All right, there is the kit there. There is your circular polarizer filter there, and they give you a nice cleaning cloth so you can go ahead and screw that right on the front of your Rove. Let's do that right now. I mean, that should be it right there. It's screwed directly on the front. All right, guys, that's gonna do it for the unboxing for the Rove. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Now let's get this thing out to the Tesla and see if we can get it connected and start making some video. We are in the Supercar Street Racing Garage right now with the lithium-ion 72-volt golf cart. We have everything for the Rove camera right here. You thought I was putting it in this Tesla Model S Plaid, didn't you? Not happening. It's going on the golf cart, and I will tell you why. The Tesla, I have a plan for that already. A manufacturer is trying to work with me to make the dash cam in the Plaid available all the time. So they have a product we are going to be installing. So we're going to be putting this in the golf cart, and I think it's really interesting for the golf cart, and I'll tell you what my plan is right now. This thing can mount several different ways. You have a suction cup right here. That's a standard mount, right? They also give you this little like extra mount thing here that goes with a 3M tape pad, right? Like a shoe. And then this can slide directly into the shoe like this. You just literally slide the shoe right into it, just like that, no problem. So I think what I am going to do is attempt to somehow directly mount this dash cam up here like this. I want it on the roof pointing forward like that. So just like that is kind of what my mission is. So I'm going to screw it from the top, and then what I'm going to do after that is run the wires over the roof. So I'm going to go directly over the roof like that, and you can see right here there is a grating for water to pass through the back of the cart and go down to the ground. It goes all the way through here and down to the ground. Well, my plan is come through here, drill a hole directly through here, and then tap into USB power right here for the cam. Now there's also a rear camera right here. So I'm about to show you what my ultimate plan is for the rear. It connects with a USB-C cable to the camera itself. So it'll go all the way over the top as well. But let's show you what we're doing in the rear over here. Okay, we're at the back of the cart here. So my plan is to also mount the rear camera to the roof. So the rear camera is kind of cool. It can rotate and all that stuff. So I am going to basically take the shoe mount right there. I'm gonna mount it up here, just like this. And then I'm gonna screw it from the backside right through there, right there. I'm gonna screw it right to the roof and then run the cable. I think that's gonna work out perfect if it still works. It might be broken now since I dropped it. Okay, so we went ahead and just used the sticky tape mount right here on the front of the golf cart. You can see right here, it is a shoe mount, and I went ahead and just pressed that hard right there onto the ceiling of the golf cart, the roof, and now you can see that the Rove Dual fits just like that. And here is the power cable. The power does just come directly out of the side. I am gonna drill a tiny hole in the roof. It's gonna have to be wide enough for this to pass through, so I'll end up like caulking it in with black caulk afterwards. Now here's the power wire for the rear camera, and you can see it's huge. Okay, we're gonna do a little test now with the Rove, but I wanted to show you guys the SD card that comes with it. It comes with a 128 gig SD card. If you need more than that, go ahead and buy one, but make sure you get a high enough speed card that it will support the Rove. I'll put a link in the description to some on Amazon. By factory default settings, your dash cam is ready to go without changing any other settings. You can now utilize the user manual or how-to videos to learn more about the dash cam. Oh, what's up guys? I didn't see you right here, but I'm glad you're here because we have a new sponsor on the channel today. Bkieo is kind enough to sponsor us on Supercar Street Racing, and they have something that is very important for and the only thing that matters in life is how comfortable you are in and so Bkieo has sent us 3 of their boxer briefs to check out. And I gotta say, I was able to live with these guys for a week. These are the most comfortable boxer briefs that I've ever worn in my life. And Bkieo asked me which ones I wanted to try. I immediately went down into the website and picked their boxer briefs made from TENCEL Modal fibers. Now I'm gonna put a screenshot up here on the screen right now of the Bkieos, and you can see they have a spacious pouch there in the front. They have an easy access fly. They are ultra soft, and I can attest to that. I did try them out for a week. I have 3 pairs. I wore all 3 pairs this week. These things also have the best moisture wicking in the industry. They also have TENCEL Modal fibers, which are sustainably sourced, so that's also good for the environment. There's a bunch of different color options to choose from on this 3-pack, so go ahead and see what 3 colors you like the best. Now these TENCEL Modal fibers are supposed to stay soft through a long period of time with these boxer briefs. These guys have a high absorption rate, so they keep you nice and dry during the day. Now these TENCEL fibers are made from renewable wood sources, so you know that they are worried about the environment when they're going to use products like that. Everything they use in those modal fibers is certifiable as biodegradable and compostable. These are the top end of boxer briefs. If this is something that you feel like you need to take care of make sure you look into Bkieo. They are so kind to have sponsored Supercar Street Racing. I wanted to get that out directly to you today so you could check them out yourselves. Now they are priced competitively due to what they have inside of them, the fabric, the brand, the quality, the craftsmanship, all top end. And it is so important that you guys help us with our vendors and our sponsors so that we can keep the channel going and bring you more stuff like Bkieo and their amazing boxer briefs. Now let's get back to the video. Back in the Supercar Street Racing garage the next day, and I have a plan. I went ahead and bought some black caulk, got him.
These nuts.
And I am going to go ahead and drill right through the top here, run the wire directly on top of the golf cart to the back. It is then going to come down this nice little thing right here. This is actually a drain. I don't know if you guys knew that. I'm going to drill through the side of this metal thing right here and pull the USB cable right out of the side there. All we have to do right here and right now is I found my sticky things. If they will stick, I'm going to use those to kind of route the wiring in the channel here on top of the golf cart. Let's see if it works. All right, we're back out in the garage this morning trying to wrap up this whole project. And last night we were trying to figure out a way to stick down the wires up here, and we did use our sticky pads and they worked great. So all we're doing right here and right now is continuing that process. We got it all the way down to there, cleaned up. So let's go ahead and finish the process of sticking down these wires ASAP. All right, I have gotten the wire down through the channel right there. I am gonna drill a small hole first with a little drill bit, follow it up with my step bit, and I'm gonna need to have enough width to get this USB cable through. So it's going to be almost the entire width of the bar here. So I gotta get this drilled out now. So let's see if we make things really bad. And I broke it. Let's go ahead and power this on, see if it actually works. It does work. Power did come on. Let's go, son. Let's see if we see the rear camera. We do. Success. That's kind of perfect. So I got to clean this off first and go ahead and stick it here and then drill my hole wherever I feel like drilling. Let's do that. It does have 3M sticky tape on the back, ready to go. And it's perfectly straight because it's hitting the top of the trim. So it's level. I'm just putting pressure on it now. Not enough to break it. Yeah, I can get it from the backside with the screw. But check this out. So I'm gonna go ahead and drill just a tiny hole right here. But my wiring's right in the way, of course. Okay. Let's see if I did it wide enough. All right. Let's go. Got him.
Got him! Got him! Oh! Whoa!
Yeah, so the camera overheated again, of course, and I would say if I had to guess, the garage is maybe, I don't know, 82, 83 degrees, not anything crazy, but I did go ahead and clean up. I vacuumed everything off, and now our only job left to finish this entire project is to put caulk around the holes that we created in the roof of my beloved golf cart. I hate it, but I kind of wanted this project. I want video from golf cart, and I want good video, so we're gonna get our caulk gun here. We got black caulk.
These nuts.
Ready to go. And all we're gonna do right here and right now is seal up 2 holes, maybe 3. Not gonna lie, it definitely took me to another level of challenge. I don't usually have these many problems with a project. This one I kind of guessed on the way because I don't know the actual anatomy of the golf cart, but it turns out that I figured it out in the long run. And basically, we got the 4K dual dash cam installed for you guys, and I'm so hyped. And one of the cameras is right here over my shoulders. This is a rear cam, records at 1080p, front cam at 2160p. So 4K in the front, 1080p in the rear. And guys, it would help me so much if you order all of your Amazon purchases through our affiliate links down in the description. You don't have to buy this. I would encourage you to buy it from Rove, but if you don't, buy something else. It helps the channel so much. But tell Rove how much you appreciate Supercar Street Racing by buying this camera through our affiliate links down in the description. Okay guys, we are right in front of the Rove app for the Rove Dashcam, and I just wanted to give you guys a little overview of this. I went ahead and set up Wi-Fi and changed the Wi-Fi password, so I can go ahead now while I'm in the app. I have already added the device, so that's the first thing you do is actually add the Dashcam. But you do that by connecting to its Wi-Fi, which the default password is 123456778. But now that we have done that, we can connect to the Rove. It does use Wi-Fi, so it's going to show us its Wi-Fi network here, hopefully, if I'm in range. And there it is. So it is on the default Wi-Fi name. I did not change that, but I did change the password because you don't want people connecting to your dash cam, probably. Now it's going to say connected without internet, and your phone will probably prompt you If you want to connect to it always, and you just say yes. So you back up now. Now we are connected to the dash cam, and you can see right here, we are recording. We also do have a front and a rear. All right, this is the front dash cam here. If we click this right here, we can go to rear, and you can see my garage door right there looking so fly. You can also go into the dash cam itself and look at videos. So here's videos from the front. From yesterday, we have a whole bunch of videos that I will be showing you. And this is how you configure the actual video. So you can set your video resolution here. I have it on 4K in the front, 1080p in the back, 30 frames per second. This is where you set up the loop length. So it's the length of each clip that you have recording. Now, this is the G sensor, and on the golf cart, it is very, very sensitive. I'm gonna go ahead and switch that off because we hit bumps in the golf cart. It thinks we had an accident. HDR is definitely turned on, and this is a default exposure for the camera. You can do time lapse on this setting. I do not use that. This is where you set the video compression. H.264 will be larger files. H.265 will be smaller, but also very good quality. I have the bitrate set on high for the highest quality. Your file size will be bigger if you do that. We did not put the 24-hour kit on. We're not turned on 24 hours, so we can ignore that. This is what you want to be stamped onto the video. I have everything switched on. This is how you change from mile per hour to kilometers per hour. You can hide the status icons on the camera after a certain amount of time. This puts the live speed and the compass on the display. And this allows you to rotate the video. Let's say you installed the camera upside down. You can go into either the front or rear, and then you can flip the camera view over. And that is it. We are connected to the camera right now. We can go to the front or the rear, and you can see right here the garage of the Supercar Street Racing compound. All right, here I am inside the Supercar Street Racing garage, guys. Now guys, that's gonna wrap it up from the Supercar Street Racing garage. The next step, take it back to the SCSR editing studio, Studio B, not the main studio, the secondary studio, and show you guys this on Amazon. All right, let's wrap this up inside with a look at the Rove Dashcam online. We're back in Studio B in Supercar Street Racing office, and we have the Rove R2 4K dual dash cam right in front of me. It does have 4.5 stars on Amazon, so it does have good reviews. Right now it is selling for $129, and there is a $30 coupon you can apply to it that you can see right there. Go ahead and pick one up from the link in the description. It will help me out so much if you can go ahead and use that link. It just helps the channel out a little bit. Gives me a few dollars to keep going because we lose money on the channel. So please buy from our affiliate links on Amazon. And thank you so much for supporting the channel. And we'll see you guys later. We got to get out of here. Later.